New equipment available. Okay. The Marvel Spider-Man Part 5. And
Friends, today we have a very special caller, breaking important news right here, because where else? Mayor Osborne, thanks for calling in.
No, thank you, Jonah. When you were publishing the Bugle, you were always fair to me. Tough, sure, but fair.
Well, that's my job, Mr. Mayor. All I have is my integrity, and I won't compromise it for anyone. Now, what's this crucial breaking news you're revealing for the first time anywhere on my show?
Well, after the brutal, cowardly City Hall bombing that almost claimed my life, it's clear our understaffed police department needs help. And I want to reassure the people of New York that I am providing it.
Aha! I said it! You all heard me say we needed this. Are you using my idea of bringing in cops from Lake Placid?
Ah, no. Though that was a fine idea. No, this would be a security contractor, much like the ones our military uses to assist our troops overseas. I can't name it until the contracts are signed, but their qualifications are impeccable.
Well, that sounds terrific, Mr. Mayor. Though, of course, I'll have to reserve my tough but fair final judgment until I have all the facts.
I'd expect nothing less. And let me stress, this is in no way replacing our brave officers of the law, just augmenting them in a way that cuts through the red tape and gets results.
And results are what we want. You know, I'm glad you're here, so I can share my theory on how Spider-Man may well be working with the demons.
And a fascinating theory it is, I'm sure. But my doctors are advising me to get some rest now, so if you don't mind.
Oh, of course. Thank you for calling in, Mr. Mayor. My lines are open for you anytime. Jared, did you hear? Tough but fair! That's our new slogan. I don't care who else is using it. Don't care.
at this point, it's a tradition to start a new episode with JJJ screaming some nonsense.
All units, mass hostiles have taken a bus of civilians hostage. Please proceed to Park City.
So, in the previous part, we discovered Miles' dad died. Peter wanted to MJ threw this idea at Peter that maybe you need to help Miles somehow, and voluntary work may help him. So he wants to. Peter maybe at some point will propose Miles to help them at feast. We also discovered that Mr. Lee is that evil guy, and that there's this military company with Saber something, Sable, whatever that is. And that they are going to take care of the criminals in New York City. And that's it. There are still a lot of these random quests that we can do. Crime tokens, that's what we need. We can change the suit and try something new. Arms race. Discharge amplified EMP build up to stun enemies and disable their weapons. Oh, that's interesting.
What has Osborne done for you? Left you to rot, to scream, to live in...
Okay, they're not really dropping them. They're just getting stunned.
taken hostage on a tourist bus. That's a New York reality tour for you.
Spider-Man!
Who said that? Who wants an interview? And well, it's disappeared? Like nothing has happened. That's weird.
Boom!
Pew, pew, pew!
1034. Terrorists are assaulting officers. Shots fired.
Where? It said that this.
Ground teams, this is Control. What's the status in Tribeca? Traffic Control Point Charlie taking fire from demons.
It said that this super abilities of our suits, we can combine them or like use several abilities at the same time. It's really sad.
Black Cat's been here. She was doing this in person the first time I caught her. Or did she catch me? This can't just be some elaborate flirtation. Hasn't she heard of dating apps? She's up to something. Another cat. That's Ty Stone's place, and it's full of priceless art. You're playing with fire, Felicia, but I guess that's how you roll.
That blue spider behind looks like a backpack for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because of those big lines over his shoulders.
Ground teams, what's the status of our position in the West Village?
APC Oscar under fire. It's the demons.
Those Sable guys might be able to handle this. I can't take the chance. A couple more cool outfits and we can start a pro wrestling league.
It doesn't last long.
Glad I was here. Demons were gonna overwhelm those Sable agents. You're welcome.
Okay, be careful in here, Pete. This station analyzes hazardous chemicals, and basically trying to figure out how to counteract them if they ever got out into the world, which hopefully they never will.
Oh no. Someone broke in and stole a volatile rocket propellant. And they must have cracked the container because it's leaking. From the timestamp on the security cameras, it just happened. I need to get it back. My spider bots are still just prototypes, but this is a good time to test one. Its sensors can follow the chemical trail. Better than me swinging up on the thief. Gotta find a quiet place to deploy the spider bot, where I can hang out and guide it. Not only is Mini-Me cleaning up the spills, it's leading me right to the thief. The thief's hiding in crowds. I'll disperse him with a subsonic blast. Won't hurt anyone, but it's super annoying. Lucky this stuff's only dangerous over a long exposure. Or if it combusts. Maybe... maybe not. End of the trail. He's in this. He's running. Gotta wrap him up with a web burst.
Hey! Stop that!
Got it. Now to get the fuel back.
Hey! Turn this way!
Got it. Now I just need to return the fuel to the station. This little spider bot's useful. If I can ever find a way to make them cost-effective, they'd be a big help. Chemicals back where it belongs. I beefed up the station security and sent Yuri the camera footage to convict the thief. Not a bad day's work. This is one station that was already earning its keep. It should be safe from being shut down, especially now that the chemicals are locked away.
And this thing was pretty fast, I must say, compared to some other quests in the labs. The more I move through New York, the more I understand how these blocks are actually helping Spider-Man.
Gotta stop this before it turns into a massacre. If this is over...
It's weird as it sounds, but like I really don't see how it could work in Europe. Or maybe I'm just I have a hard time imagining it, but like I don't know.
Stable ground team. Need a status report from Upper Chinatown. Demons are attacking Outpost Romeo. Send backup.
This station's simple, but really important. It measures toxins in the air, way more sensitive than anything the city has. Bad air hits children and the elderly first. This was a big one for my mom.
If his data is accurate, there's way too much sulfur dioxide in the air. I have a spidey hunch this is caused by inefficient engine exhaust. If I get some fresh samples, I can identify the make and model and report them. Okay, got that one. This can't be good for me. Nice. Just need a few more samples. Oh, that one smelled. Just a couple more. Got it. One more should do it. Oh, don't die, don't die. That's it. Phew. Okay, looks like we have 3 guilty parties. I'll need to get pictures of them for proof. One down. taking pictures. Just like the old Bugle days. Life was so much simpler back then. That's a keeper. And the hat trick. All set. That'll get a recall ordered, courtesy of your Earth-friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
We've got reports of multiple hostile vehicles. Officers are in pursuit.
Peter.
So if you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out of town, who's doing your old job?
Me. But I could always use more help. You know anyone?
Actually, I do. His name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
His father was being honored at City Hall.
Oh,
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
I knew a boy like that once.
I remember it helped to, stay busy. Might help him, too. Here's his mom's number.
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
I'm just curious. I've got a few minutes before work. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know. I want to. I should check out Lee's office. Need help with those veggies?
I learned a long time ago you're more help staying out of the kitchen than in it.
Pete, glad to see you're okay.
Hanging in there.
May said you were at the bombing.
His office is
Praying
locked.
for you.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
I heard the deputy mayor was brainwashed.
I don't feel safe anymore.
Huh. Never seen that room before. Whoa, what the... This. High voltage lines. What needs this much power?
I understand, but the account number is in Mr. Lee's office, which is inaccessible. I will call you back as soon as I can get that information. No, I don't know when that will be.
That room I saw from the crawl space. It should be right on the other side of the shrine. Lee's parents. Looks like there's a keyhole in the frame. I thought Lee's parents abandoned him. Why build a shrine to the people who threw you away?
Like this thing in the very beginning, it had a bad quality and then it focused and then the quality got better.
This is the ghost story Lee's father read to him. About a demon that could only be mastered through balance. Lee did so much for New York. I can't believe he was hiding such darkness inside him. Lee's journal. Bet this fits the lock in the portrait.
Wilson Fisk has been arrested. I can barely believe it. The day I've planned for, dreamt of, is finally here.
Lee sounds conflicted. Almost like he didn't want to head down this path.
For some reason I hesitate. Can I really go through with this? Things will happen so quickly if I give the word. My man will claim Fisk's arms, his explosive, his secrets. Will use that strength to teach Norman true pain. He'll know what it is to see the things he loves destroyed by his own hands. By achieving that end will mean giving up so much. Everything I've built here at Feast, all the good I've done, could be wiped out of my plan if my plan succeeds. My chance is finally here, yet still I hesitate. Should I turn back? A part of me wants to, but the demon is hungry, and I don't think I'm strong enough to hold it back.
Some kind of puzzle lock. That seems right. Oh, I see. Yes! Whoa. What are you hiding, Lee? Lee's giving his powers to the others. How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? Compressed phase shift? Lee sure is obsessed with masks. Is it a Jungian thing? Like, he needed to pretend to be someone else to let his darkest feelings out? Pretended to be a demon. Until he became one.
Can feel my power growing, feeding off my anger. Father would say I've lost the path of balance, but he could never understand. The only way to fight a monster is to become one.
Whoa. This is the folder MJ found at the auction house. This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next. Creepy. Phew. It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence. One more. The police had found this. Or May. Don't want to think of what could have happened. Now, how do I get out of here?
Hello, Peter.
Mr. Lee. I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
And an Osborn rally. I didn't know you were a fan. Well, what matters is you are both safe.
Amen.
But the bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well, I should go.
When will you be back?
When my work is done.
Wait!
Captain Watanabe.
I finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
What am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack planned.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey. Can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait, remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more, but I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah, see ya.
Dinner? What should I cook?
Something Italian or French.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. I'll be right there. Wonder if this means I have a job again. Guess I can stop by. Just for a minute. Think that's it. Everyone okay? Demons fight like men possessed.
They're down.
Oh boy. Rockets! They got rockets!
What did they say? Oops.
Definitely not loving the demons are targeting me now thing.
All units, pursuit in progress of masked terrorists believed to have a bomb. Need immediate response at Union Square.
Fellas, come on! No turn signals? Gonna have to wake you up! Here's your stuff! Bomb in that truck. Gotta get it away from civilians. There's a bomb in the truck. Gotta disable it. Bet you 10 to 1 those guys didn't even have licenses. One of Lee's corrupted.
Calling agent stationed in the Tenderloin. What's your
Call this
status?
guy an ambulance. Hope they can help him.
It's the demons.
The demons are turning the city into a war zone. Okay, the people in the top floor apartments are really annoyed with you right now.
Wrong target, but whatever.
Silver Sable ought to put me on the payroll. Pigeon alert! Ah, gotta get him! Gotcha! Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff.
Yeah, like the lab wasn't even touched. That's interesting.
We really need to get better about organizing our workspace. Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
You've been busy.
just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better? Okay, I think that should do it. You ready?
Everything okay?
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test. So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college. Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee. Be sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit. Could be a short. Oh, why don't you do the honors this time?
like we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
To changing the world.
Missed call from MJ. Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
What's that? Wonder if I could 3D print a web shooter. What is this stuff, Doc? Looks like armored plating.
Defense prototypes. Fascinating, really. AIM has requested a number of samples of my work. Who am I to deny them my genius? Ah, kidding, of course.
Doc's working on some kind of advanced hypodermic delivery system. Maybe to help with implant rejection? I don't know, that's a big needle. Wait, is this the raft? Are you doing work for the Supermax prison?
Indeed. They're soliciting bids to modernize their security grid. Figured I'd try my hand. Lucrative contract, and a satisfyingly difficult nut to crack.
Security control centralized.
Parker, we've been focused on limb replacement, connecting nerves at severed extremities, replicating the function of lost appendages. But what if instead we gave people something they've never seen? Something straight from the mind. Unchain all of us from the bodies we've been born with, and instead unleash the awesome power of our minds.
Graphene. But the structure is super unique. What is this? Oh, awesome! It's been nano-latticed. Wow, that's strong. Could be a great structural element for a prosthetic.
Today's the day. Grant review. We're ready. The work has progressed at a remarkable pace. I honestly never thought we'd get the tensile actuator back to an acceptable tolerance. But Parker, the boy has an eye for guerrilla science like none other. Just as I was ready to order a custom machine replacement part, he returned from the hardware store with a bottle of solvent and a toothbrush. Bang! Actuator problem resolved. The boy is a genius. A chronically late genius. It's already 10 after. Where is he? Surely he couldn't have forgotten today's review.
Sorry I let you down, Doc.
I think what makes the Spider-Man interesting is this. So there are crazy parts where there are these super villains or crazy mutations or something like that, but at the same time, the fact that you have this simple relationships between like Otto Octavius, he's not a complete madman. he really likes science. Norman apparently likes science as well. Well, he got a little bit crazy and arrogant and all those things, but still, they started a project together. But he just went in a different way. He followed a different way.
I remember the first day I interviewed here. Showed up with stains on my shirt, 10 minutes late from stopping a mugging. Still can't believe Doc hired me. Hope he doesn't regret it now.
In some sad, sick way, the City Hall attack may have done some good. Norman's approval ratings are sinking. The people are starting to realize their beloved mayor only cares about himself. Sometimes it takes a tragedy to wake people up to the truth. To finally see the monster they themselves elected.
Wish Doc wouldn't fixate on Norman like this. Interesting method of structural reinforcement.
It's funny. I was scrolling through shorts, and at some point I saw a couple of shorts about Spider-Man. By a miracle, I haven't seen any of them before, but now that I play Spider-Man, somehow YouTube suggested me those shorts. But well, in one of those shorts, I saw the different versions of Spider-Man, the cartoon. Speaking about the cartoon, they showed the cartoons in that short. And I haven't watched all of them, but I think, as I said, the cartoon that I definitely watched, it was that Spider-Man from 1994. And there was, I think, another one on Jetix or something like that. In 2003, I think it was another Spider-Man, or 2004 or 6 or something like that. And I think I have seen it as well. Maybe not entirely, but I think I have watched it. But all others, no.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. We still on for dinner?
Dinner? Oh, yeah. I was calling you about something else, but yeah, we should talk over dinner. Oh, really? Well, I like to take risks. I'm still out, but I'll grab some stuff at the store and let you know when I'm home.
Okay, talk soon. All right, dinner at MJ's. Low expectations. It'll be hard to screw this one up. Guess I'll just freelance for a while until she calls.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and we're also gonna change our suit. What do we have? This is the new one. This is the latest move, Stark suit. Calls in a Spider Bro to temporarily aid in combat. Spider Bro. Oh, that's not exactly what I expected by a Spider Bro. I expected some kind of a illusion of Spider-Man or something, like a literal bro. But that is just a robot.
Yep, that's a high-speed car chase, all right.
Young man, I will pull this car over right now! They're not gonna send us backup? I'll take him!
Now that's just rude. Hey, no text! I guess this is what they call organized crime.
Spider Bro.
Open fire!
That concludes our Spider-Man car tour of New York.
Loves you.
Need to
Disable
do.
Control. Do we have an update on the situation in Clinton?
Control, checkpoint under assault. It's the demon.
I have to tell you, Triple J, I used to think you were exaggerating the danger to the city, but after the City Hall bombing, I gotta admit, you were right.
A lot of people have been telling me that, congratulating me.
Hey, MJ.
All right, I picked up a bunch of stuff at the store. Can't wait to see what you come up with.
Swinging over now. Prepare to be amazed.
The spider at the back, I'm not even sure that this is the new suit. I need to start reading Wikipedia more about all these suits and understanding what is coming. Or maybe finding some kind of an image. What suit is from where or something. From what period. From what movie or something.
Okay, so this station collects overflow data from all the others. Yeah, God forbid we waste Oscorp's server space. Anyway, do me a favor and make sure it's running smoothly, or everything these stations do is for nothing.
This isn't nearly enough server space. It's close to overloading. That'll trigger a purge, and everything Harry has will be lost. I can't let that happen. Wait. ESU has a backup server near here they never use. That can handle the excess data, but I'll need to realign the transmission dishes to make a link from here to there, fast. The active receiver's easy to find. Just have to get up there. Okay, now to find another link in the array. Got it. Just have to keep doing that. What's taking up all that space on Harry's servers? Looked like DNA sequencing, but that seems beyond the scope of the research stations. Focus, Pete. It won't matter what's on the server if it all gets erased. Getting close. Should be in view of the ESU server now. Got it. Now I can initiate the data transfer if I hurry. Let's see. Good. Looks good. Too many millivolts. This is for all the marbles. It's working! Everything's stored successfully. Should be fine until I have Norman assign Harry some more server space. And he'll be glad to when he sees what the stations have been doing.
I'm not sure what they did in the in the second Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man 2. But it could be great if they added maybe the third one, if it will ever come out, the ability to, you know, we have a bunch of different suits, right? Why not add the ability to have different play styles? Because right now, okay, we can try to silently eliminate certain people, but for example, as you have noticed,
I got an interesting tip today. Remember that barbaric beast named the Rhino? Apparently last night he almost escaped from his cell in the raft. How, you ask? Well, no one there seems to know, but they assure me he's been relocated to a more secure cell. Now, I'm no expert on Supermax prisons, but isn't the whole point of them that there isn't anything else more secure? I mean, he's a 700-pound maniac with an indestructible horn. If there's a more secure cell, why wasn't he in it?
So, as you have noticed, during those hideout...
All units, report of an active bomb threat. Officers needed near Civic Center.
During those hideout events, when you try to clean them, it doesn't really work. You can't do things silently. So maybe having different suits might allow you, if they implement it, to have different approaches. For example, if Spider-Man Noir is more of a silent guy, then maybe in that suit you can just do things silently. But not in other suits. But other suits might allow you to do other things.
The demons could blow that whole building. The bomb squad will know the best way to handle this.
Spider-Man, thank God. Demons have rigged explosives all over the building, but we can't get close.
Point me at him, officer. I'm here to help.
We've located the primary device. If you can disable it, it'll pop up an arming key. You can use that to locate and disable the secondary device.
Got it. Keep your men back. I'll radio when it's clear.
And also, as maybe banal as it sounds, but having different times of the day.
I said no more City Hall, and I meant it.
I'd like to, for example, do things at night. Why not do that? Right now we can't change it.
Don't think about the block of C4 this is wired to.
Which maybe it seems, I don't know, for some people it might be not that important, but I suppose that it might add a little bit of variety to your playthrough, or different ways to complete the game, a little bit like maybe like in a Hitman series. You can kill your target with a knife, with a poison, you can make an accident, you can change your outfits, you can kill him as a servant, or like a server, or like a I don't know, a chef, or a member of a staff, and you know, all those different options. This is pretty good, and that's very interesting. So maybe allowing these different suits to actually not only be visual, but actually changing the play style, it might be interesting. More interesting than it is right now. I like it. I like the way it is right now, but I think you can make it even better.
There, got the key.
My team will dispose of the bomb. Great work, Spider-Man.
Happy to help, officer. Stay safe.
So, you know, maybe as maybe banal as it sounds, but it might be interesting to take all those things that were actually tested in different games, in Assassin's Creed games, in Hitman games, in Red Dead Redemption or GTA, and implement them in the Spider-Man
Officers
games.
needed to assist trapped civilians following a car crash. Location is south of Houston.
Of course, not all of them. You're not gonna make a hidden blade, but certain things like changing the day and night, like in Assassin's Creed you can meditate
Here's
and
a
just...
frightening thought. Oscorp does research and development for the military. Are the demons after experimental weapons? If I was a psychotic cult, I would be. I wonder where they got the idea. What highly visible figure has made a career out of fighting madmen with lethal experimental technology like flight suits, tectonic gauntlets, and gigantic scorpion tails? No, 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 don't say the name! I just ate.
I've got you. Stay calm.
I'm gonna tell everyone.
Spider-Man.
Whoever caused this wreck is nearby. Need to find and stop them. I'm losing them. Gotta catch up. hate to tell you this, guys, but I see a lot of driver's ed in your future.
And also, I really hope that they continue working on Spider-Man games. Insomniac Games or someone else, but we really need some quality games like X-Men also, and all these different superhero things. Because I feel like we had a lot of them from 2000 to 2010, but a lot of those games were developed by Activision, but Activision, they are kind of, and I think this is why they lost their rights or something like that. They were working in a lot of different genres. I think I was reading about 007 games, James Bond games, and it was Activision who worked on those games. But then eventually, because they developed their last product was, I don't remember it was when it was released, in 2013 or something like that. The Skyfall or something. I'm not sure. It was such a bad thing that for more than a decade, and the next game will be developed by the IO Interactive. No, wait. Is it IO Interactive that works on Hitman series? They will release it. I made a post on my YouTube channel. It will be released in 2026 or something like that. And so they're working on a new James Bond games. And I mean, they are... I suppose it should be fine because they made a great job with the Hitman, more or less. So they know how to work with spies and all those things. But Activision failed with the James Bond game, the last one, and they failed with a lot of superhero games, and they stopped working on that, and they switched to, I don't know what they're working on, Call of Duty, whatever. But we had a lot of games from 2000 to 2010, a lot of those different superhero games like Spider-Man, the X-Men, and all others. And then towards I think from 2010 to 2020 or something, it was a decade of a relative peace, even though we had a lot of great movies like the Avengers and MCU, basically. Marvel Cinematic Universe, but we didn't really have any decent games. I think it was Activision that they created the Amazing Spider-Man 1 or 2, but based on what I saw yesterday, I think I checked it yesterday. They look kind of meh. I don't know.
1043, a bus full of civilians was just taken hostage. Response needed north of Houston.
So we need some other companies and game developers that start to make these great games, because Marvel Spider-Man is pretty good, and they're working on Wolverine or something like that. But I'd like to see others. I'd like to play as Iceman, for example. Iceman is typically, he can freeze everything. That's pretty good. And there are a bunch of like X-Men like that. They are pretty cool. Magneto, whatever. But no one for some reason wants to work on those games. But they will definitely, if you make a great game, you don't even need to advertise that game. You just say X-Men or Spider-Man, everyone will buy it. Just like with Star Wars. Ubisoft made a big mistake with Star Wars Outlaws, but they just made a bad game. But they don't even need to advertise that game. Just say Star Wars game, and everyone's like, oh yes, because these are beloved franchises like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Marvel superheroes, Tomb Raider at this point, Hitman, you know.
Peter! You are not gonna believe what happened. So you know that address you gave me? I went there.
MJ.
I know, but wait.
What is this?
Just listen. This is the address Pete found. Men are all carrying firearms. What is this place? That office. Might be something inside that connects this to Lee. Need to get back there.
Huh? What was that? What dumbass can't put their shit away? Bet it was Happy.
Martin Lee's really paying the boss?
Yeah. We
Need to
built
get
this
into
war
that
piece for Lee.
office.
Lee finances the boss's new venture. Win-win.
Will you get slag off that sloppy well?
What are they building? Is this all for Lee? Careful.
What was that sound? I swear I heard something.
Easy does it.
What's going on?
What kind of vehicle needs tires this big?
Where is it? I swear I left it over here.
What is this? Some kind of military hardware?
Hey, anyone pick up more beer after our last run?
There's the office. A lot of men in the way, though.
MJ is really brave, doing all of that, alone, without superpowers or something. That's bravery or stupidity.
Those barrels seem important. Alchemax. What's in these?
Boss, come on! We'll never notice!
Tombstone.
You're right, Rick. Won't notice? Cause it won't be there.
God damn it! I said I'll fix it!
You got some stones, Rick. Let's see if they break. Such a disappointment. And now I need a new welder.
Can't turn back now. Need to get into that office.
This version of MJ is very, I feel like,
come on now.
The reporter is very similar to, what was her name? April O'Neil from TNMT? Or whatever her name is.
Made it. blueprints. An APC. This is what they're building for Lee. Here we go. GPS trackers. What is Tombstone using these for?
All right, boys. Time to move. Get the gear from my office.
Time to go.
Okay, I want to say don't ever do that again, but since I know you're going to anyway, here. Take a few of those next time.
Nice. Thanks.
You know Tombstone is crazy and pretty much invincible, right?
Everybody has their weakness. Mine is... whatever you're cooking right now. Smells amazing.
The chicken curry. Just needs some time to simmer.
No dumplings, I hope.
You're never gonna let me live that one down, are you?
Nope.
The Great Dumpling Catastrophe.
I still can't believe they evacuated the entire building.
I know, and in January, too. Your neighbors hated me.
Yeah, they were pretty happy when we broke up.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about what you found in Lee's office.
Well, Lee clearly has issues with Norman Osborn.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know yet. But his next move looks like it involves Devil's Breath. Whatever that is.
Yeah. I'll dig into it. So I was thinking, what if we teamed up?
What, you want to be my sidekick? Like a Spider Girl? Spider Woman?
No.
Woman.
No, not a sidekick. A partner.
Oh. Not again.
Hey, it's your crime system thingy. Looks like a residential break-in.
Charles Standish.
That sounds familiar. Oh, Oscorp CFO. Wait. You don't think this has anything to do with Lee, do you?
Sorry to cook and run.
Did you just leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?
Where do you want me to,
Just the couch is fine.
See you later?
Yeah.
Hey, it's me.
This curry is legit.
So what do we know about Charles Standish?
Let's see. Chief Financial Officer at Oscorp. Single. Known for his art collection.
If Lee's after him, it's gotta be related to Devil's Breath.
I'll run a search on everything in that file.
Let me know the second you find something. I think Lee might be planning something even worse than City Hall.
So, are we partners now? 'Cause it sure feels like we are.
Partners. Sounds good.
Okay. See ya, partner.
A sidekick? A Spider Girl? Spider Woman. A woman. That was a good
Stable
one.
Control. Need a report of the situation north of Houston.
Demons are firing on our APC.
It started, folks. I'm getting word of a serious increase in the drug trade in our fair city. And it's not the demons or Wilson Fisk's former people. Criminals across the board are getting bolder. Just as I predicted, the rats are crawling out of their holes, sensing weakness and opportunity. No one listened to me before. I prayed they'll listen to me now. Be careful out there.
I mean, this random little interactions between Peter and MJ, they're just brilliant. This is what I liked about this is what I liked about Prince of Persia 2008. This chemistry, this random witty remarks, jokes, and the interaction between the main hero and his girlfriend, or not girlfriend, but whatever. This is just funny, you know. Did you just leave the clothes on the kitchen floor or something? Dude, this is amazing. Oh. they are very good.
The Sable guys might be able to handle this, but I can't take the chance. You probably feel ganged up on right now. Maybe try not bombing the city. City's turning into a war zone.
That was over quick. Your assistance wasn't necessary.
But it was fun. Magnifique!
If we could have even more this random interesting situations, jokes between Peter and Mary Jane, or maybe Felicia not being a black cat but actually being Felicia Hardy. But what's interesting is that if I remember correctly, Felicia Hardy in that cartoon from 1994, it was almost like she was
What's our status at the yards? Outpost is under siege by demons.
her father was a thief as well, but she was. I had this impression that she was a daughter of some rich parents or something like that. So maybe they just portray her in a different way. But seeing Felicia maybe not in a, in a way, in a kind of a more interesting way. I'm not sure what about this kid that she mentioned, but that just feels a little bit off in this whole story, because Peter and Mary Jane, they look more or less young. But I'd like to see more, Felicia flirting with Peter. Doesn't matter. The way it kind of supposed to be in the Spider-Man. And also seeing these random dimensions, multiverses, different interesting situations, and in just overall games being a little bit longer, because this game is not as long. It's not as long as, I don't know, like Red Dead Redemption, The Witcher 3. Okay, this is a different type of a game, I understand that. But still, I think they can make it a little bit longer, the story a little bit longer. Just develop it a little bit longer and that's it. Maybe take 2, 3, 4 years to develop the game, but make a story a little bit longer, because right now it feels relatively fast.
Nearest officer, please.
Felicia thinks she's toying with me, but I learned something in each of these scenes. There it is. I think some big-time lawyer lives here. I bet she's after his client list to find new targets. Hate to admit it, but she's one smart cat. Howard Pigeon! Don't run! I won't hurt you!
Have you ever been driving along, going to work or church, minding your own business, when suddenly, bam, you hit a pothole, damaging your car and ruining your whole day? Well, you know who to blame. No, not city bureaucracy. Spider-Man. He's been seen leaping down from great heights to pound the ground with maximum force. Why? There's only one possible reason I can think of. He hates us, and he wants us to be miserable.
Hey, Pete. This lab monitors the health of marine life. And we've got a bunch of medicine on site if you need it. But the effects these diseases have, they are not something any living creature should go through.
Looks like there's a bacterial infection in the fish. I better take care of it before the food supply's contaminated. Found an antibacterial spray in the lab that should heal the fish. I just need to spray it over the water. And fast, before people start getting sick. First step, get to the docks. I bet whatever's in those barrels caused the problem. Gotta get him out of the water. Just call me your friendly neighborhood garbage man. These barrels are smarter than some of the guys I usually fight. Now that it's clear, this is a perfect spot to spray. If I spread it evenly, the water currents will take it far and wide. Gotta cover a wide area. The fish will spread it to other fish, which is good, because there's not much for me to swing from further out. Based on the water currents, there's another area I need to hit. More barrels. Definitely the source of the bacteria. I'll get rid of them. Great thing about barrels, they don't shoot at me. The downside is, I don't think these barrels appreciate my quips. All clear to spray. Come on, fishy fishies. This is good for you. This is why I never had an aquarium. I bet someone calls this into Jameson as Spider-Man, water polluter. Okay, time to find a spot to scan my finny friends and make sure they're cured. All clean. Well, by the standards of the docks. We stopped an outbreak before it started. It'll be tough for Oscorp to argue this station isn't pulling its weight.
Will we switch back to night or not? Oh, yes, nighttime. Great, amazing, brilliant. So it's you see the day and night, I think it's a story-wise switch. At least that's how it feels. You know, the more I fight with these enemies, the more I play this game, the more I feel like It's great that we didn't have all this, you know, blood and all these bad things. We don't really have anything related to sex or all these adult themes. We have this kind of a superhero fighting, joking with his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, but nothing really crazy. And a little bit of Felicia doing all those sassy comments, but in the end, it doesn't go further than that, and that's pretty great. Especially Spider-Man. Spider-Man should stay this kind of a young adult thing, like 17, 18, 20 years, but nothing really crazy. We need more games like that are not for, you know, they're not too dirty or not too bad, and no gore, no nothing like that. For me, Spider-Man, it was always like that. He's fighting someone, or someone kicks Spider-Man, but there's no blood. There are no, you know, kind of big injuries or something like that. It's just someone get kicked, someone's ass get kicked, and that's it. That's how it stops. And yeah, I'll stop this part here, and we'll continue very, very soon.